Hello there, my Capricorn collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. The Wheel of Fortune there at the Eight of Cups. Ooh, you gotta learn to trust your instincts or your intuition. Those of you Virgo rising, Virgo moon. I like the Eight of Cups. That gives me Virgo vibes. I like the moon energy as well. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. Damn Capricorns. Those of you with regard to like relationships or partnerships, I feel like you should be dating, but you should also not be so, I don't want to say emotionally invested, but taking your time with regard to putting like the emotional vibes onto a relationship or partnership, especially if that is something that you have to kind of be mindful of. This is also prioritizing with regard to relationships or partnerships, Capricorn. I feel like some of you could get into relationships or partnerships and your partner doesn't want you to kind of achieve your dreams or goals because they kind of want the relationship or partnership to be your dream or goal, which that's okay, but you're still like your unique individual self here. So this is like is it the right option? Is it the right opportunity? And are you going to be able to like achieve your dreams or goals within that kind of relationship or partnership? Those of you that tend to navigate towards anchor weight relationships or partnerships. So your partner can be successful, but you can't be as successful as your partner. There's some of you, there's way too much of a competitive vibe in that relationship or partnership anyway. So date on the periphery of what you do, but don't date someone that does what you do. So that way you don't have that sort of a competitive vibe here as well. This is like, what's your codependency with regard to relationships or partnerships? So more than one relationship or partnership, you've kind of allowed yourself to kind of stay stuck, stagnant, because you had to focus on your partner's achievements or goals. So there was an unbalanced sort of vibe in that relationship or partnership as well. Some of you, there's way too much of an emotional vibe. So I don't know if you date a lot of Pisces or those of you with regard to like water signs, but it could be a rather not so positive a vibe with you. It's a Six of Swords. It's an anchor weight relationship or partnership. So you're not letting your emotions dictate your decision making. You definitely have to have some healthy boundaries in place here as well. With regard to the vibe of the relationship or partnership. There's the Pisces energy. There's the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords with the Seven of Wands. Street smart and wise, and establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries. Looking at things from more of a different perspective, so you avoid the Five of Cups energy. So you need to be looking at least your last three relationships or partnerships, and what was the sort of emotional dynamics on that. Those of you, if you are attracted to water signs in general, so maybe the last three relationships or partnerships were Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's the Six of Wands. There's the Page of Swords. There's the King of Swords. There's the King of Wands. I feel like you're enveloping that King of Swords, King of Wands energy. Definitely taking your time with regard to new options or new opportunities. Watch your favorite astrologer as well, because the Pisces energy is kind of interesting for you, especially if you have a Pisces rising, Pisces moon in Western or Vedic. And there's the Seven of Pentacles. Ouch, between the Seven of Wands there, the moon vibes is the King of Cups. Yeah, wearing your heart on your sleeve. So this I love, because this is like, it is like the perfect dating vibes. It is like the perfect taking your time with regard to options or opportunities. This is more of an introspective kind of outlook with regard to you as well. It is that kind of unconventionally lucky energy, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands there with the Seven of Swords. Over the King of Cups, there's the Ten of Cups. What does that Ten of Cups even look like with regard to you as well? Because you could have a different kind of viewpoint on that than what you... If you're like dating somebody, what do they see as Ten of Cups? What do you see as Ten of Cups? If you're definitely not looking at your last 3 failed relationships, partnerships, and what the sort of dynamic was on that, take the time and do it, because I feel like that's going to definitely help you make some better decisions here. The Pisces vibe. I don't know if you're dealing with the Pisces in particular, or those of you with regard to like the options or opportunities with you. There's the world vibes. So damn, you got the Wheel of Fortune and the world vibes here, Capricorn. Street smart and wise and taking your time. So waiting before you invest in anything, waiting before you invest in an option or an opportunity. Very street smart and wise here. So you're making smart choices. You're making heart smart choices as well. So this is like a healthy vibe when it comes to you. This is how I know you're going to have a lot of options. You're going to have a lot of opportunities. I feel like you should be out there dating, but taking your time. Those of you mindful, what's the last 3 relationships or partnerships? What did you need to be mindful of? What did you need to pay attention to? So it's a really good dating vibe, or with regard to like options or opportunities, but not being like overwhelmed with regard to options or opportunities. Those of you that tend to attract anchor weight kind of relationships or partnerships, date on the periphery of what you do, so that way you don't have that sort of competitive vibe in the relationship or partnership. Especially if it was your partner that kind of kept you stuck or stagnant. Work, love, life vibes on this, Capricorn, because some of you, I feel like you need to compartmentalize your life anyway. So some of you, that could be what you're looking at. So you have like, you do what you do, they do what they do, and, you know, then you have like the relationship or partnership that you have with them. So it's not all intermingled and messy. Damn, Capricorns. Do watch your favorite astrologer, Western and Vedic, because I feel like your astrology could definitely be a factor. Those of you that keep having things not work out, I feel like this is where your astrology is kind of factoring in for you. The 9 of Cups, the Hangman energy, the High Priestess vibe. There with the Ace of Cups. So, hopefully if you're over here in Tarot land, you're over there looking at what healthy relationships or partnerships look like. Some of you, how to date, learning to date and just date. So that way you're going on a lot of first dates. And you're being very mindful of relationships, partnerships, options, or opportunities. This is like mindful of the rebound relationships or partnerships. So Capricorn, some of you could be in that vibe. So with regard to your options or opportunities. Your energy, Capricorn, those of you, if you are out there dating, this is like mindfulness with that. Again, work, love, life vibes, Capricorn. So some of you could have like new work options, new work opportunities, and then you're trying to date on top of that, or with regard to like your options or your opportunities here. You should always keep yourself focused on that 9 of Cups. So those of you that were in relationships or partnerships, and your partner always wanted you to focus on their 9 of Cups instead of them kind of focusing on your 9 of Cups. So it's almost like you need to find somebody that's as invested in themselves as they are in you with regard to that relationship or partnership, but it's not like a one or the other. Your partner can't be like living their 9 of Cups dreams while you kind of stay stuck or stagnant. Some of you, that's sort of the competitive vibe in the relationship or partnership anyway. So whether this is romantic energy with you, or work energy with you, or friendship vibes with you, Capricorn, I feel like now's the chance for you to shine. Now's the chance for you to achieve your dreams or goals. Make sure that you're with people that kind of allow you to do that. And you allow them to kind of do that as well. I don't know if you particularly date water sign energy, Capricorn, or those of you that let like the emotional sort of energy. There's almost like more healing that you need to do with the King of Swords and the King of Wands to help you sort of navigate the emotional side of things here. This is far more focused on you. So whether that's like the perfect relationship or partnership for you or not, you kind of have to have your own sort of balanced energy going on here. You shouldn't be overwhelmed with any decision or when it comes to like options or opportunities. So you're able to take your time when it comes to decision making here. Definitely more analytical than what you are all up in your emotions. But this brings about like better options or better opportunities with you anyway. So I feel like you'll know if it's the right relationship or partnership because you're both going to be focusing on your Nine of Cups. And it's going to be a relationship or partnership that has that beautifully balanced sort of vibe to it. Two don't become one. It's two complicated people that are working together and kind of doing their own thing. So whether this is work related with you or romantic energy with you, you're both able to achieve your dreams or goals while at the same time creating a beautiful Ten of Cups relationship or partnership. But not being overwhelmed. So look at your last three relationships or partnerships and pay attention to what you need to be paying attention to. Those of you that's dating, I mean, dating energy, you're definitely Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. So that's just kind of dating 101 energy. You know what I mean, Cappies? So, ooh, what's the song? You shoot me down, but I won't fall. Ooh, yeah, I like this. You're attracting a lot of attention. Some of you, this is a lot of new options, a lot of new opportunities. Capricorn, some of you, when it comes to a relationship or partnership, this is like compartmentalizing things. I like the success energy with you. I feel like you could meet somebody that's kind of just as apprehensive with regard to a relationship, partnership, or opportunity because they've been taken advantage of before. So this is it's a healthy relationship or partnership. So you're going to be having some really good conversations. You're going to be taking your time with regard to options or opportunities. You both are going to have your own thing going on there with that Nine of Cups. And hopefully it's like it's different from each other. So that way there's no competitive energy with regard to the relationship or partnership. It's a really healthy vibe. And those of you that's dating, this is kind of the energy you need to be in. Taking your time, not being overwhelmed. So pay attention to your last three failed relationships or partnerships. What was the vibe on that? Capricorn, I feel like for a lot of you, your partner wanted to be the one that got all the attention. So it was all about them creating that Nine of Cups that was important to them. But you were just kind of expected to meet their expectations. They didn't really want to know what your Nine of Cups vibe was. So, yeah, two become one? Not really. It's two complex individuals working together to create that Ten of Cups energy, while still achieving their own sort of interpersonal happiness and growth with that Nine of Cups. Some of you don't need to be in a competitive vibe with your partner. So date on the periphery of what you do. This is good energy. This is good energy. Date, take your time. You should be mindful of the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Anyone out there single that's dating with regard to options or opportunities. So you're not overwhelmed. You're single, you're newly single. So some of you, this is like the mindfulness of the rebound relationship or partnership. So that could be your energy, Capricorn. You could be a little hesitant because it would be like a rebound relationship or partnership. Or those of you with regard to your choice in partners, they could be like, you could be their rebound relationship or partnership. This is like a healthy vibe. This is like a healthy vibe. So Capricorn, you could be meeting somebody who's just a sort of, I don't want to say apprehensive, but they're like paying attention to what they need to pay attention to here. So if you're looking for that overly romantic, happily ever after vibe, yeah, this is like the reality of that. You're both sort of achieving your own dreams or goals. So you both, it's not going to be just about the relationship or partnership. It's about the individualistic sort of vibes within that relationship or partnership. Especially those of you that had to put your partner's sort of dreams and expectations ahead of yours. Why can't you both be doing your own thing and be happy? And be happy together in a relationship or partnership? Work, love, life on this. Because honestly, it's not like... if someone's wanting you to foolishly fall in love, I don't think that's going to be the vibe with you. Nor should it be. Especially look at your last 3 relationships or partnerships. Focus on the healing here, Capricorn, and you're going to be just fine. It's the lover, not the love. It's the partner, not the partnership. And what does 10 of Cups look like for you? What is that 10 of Cups happiness? Because that's going to be different for all of you. Take what's yours, leave what's not, and don't be overwhelmed in any of your decision making. Street smart and wise, healthy boundaries, and taking your time with regard to who or what gets your time, energy, and attention. It's a positive vibe for you, Cappies. Are you currently in a relationship or partnership? Because I feel like with this energy, this is kind of where you're deciding, where you're kind of weighing your options with regard to that option or that opportunity. It feels like, how do you both achieve your dreams or goals and do it in a way where you both are kind of happy and focused on yourself, and then you have like the relationship or partnership. Which is why it could be a good work vibe with you, or those of you with regard to like healthy options or healthy opportunities. There's that Ace of Cups. So I love this vibe with you. Oh, Capricorn. Anything else for you, Capricorn? You were never able to like pursue your dreams or goals here. So you always had to prioritize somebody else's sort of 9 of Cups happiness, but they didn't sort of reciprocate the energy. So some of you, there was that sort of unbalanced energy in the relationship or partnership. It's like you couldn't be as successful as your partner. You couldn't sort of achieve your dreams or goals. You had to put your partners first. Why can't you both be kind of out there living your best life, achieving dreams or goals? You can in a healthy relationship or partnership. So focus on the healthy relationships or partnerships. So there's the 9 of Swords, there's the 8 of Cups, and there's the King of Wands. So I don't know if you're currently in a relationship or partnership, or sort of how you're viewing something here, but I like this energy with you. It's interesting Virgo vibes. I don't know if you got a Virgo rising, Virgo moon, Virgo north node. Some of you with the Pisces vibe as well. So those of you, if you're dating like a water sign, a Pisces in particular. Those of you with regard to like a new option or a new opportunity. But someone don't kind of want you doing your own thing here. So focus on your codependency, Capricorn. The Libra vibe, the Scorpio energy, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, there to the Tower vibes. So damn, you're doing a lot of shadow work here. Maybe some of you are dealing with the Scorpio vibe. Trusting the instincts. Those of you Capricorns, if you haven't paid attention to your astrology, I feel like there's a lot of things that aren't working out because astrologically they're not, it's not like the right option or the right opportunity with you. I don't know. You're going places, so keep achieving those dreams or goals. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio that's in that Nine of Swords energy. The Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, there with the Tower vibes. This is how I know you're turning down options, you're turning down opportunities, or you're not staying too stuck or stagnant when it comes to your decision making. So this is actually like really good dating vibes. You and your partner can both achieve your dreams and goals and still kind of achieve your couple's goals as well. Whether this is romantic in nature with you, Capricorn, or work-related there at the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you maybe date on the periphery of what you do instead of dating somebody that does what you do, so that way you don't have that competitive vibe to the relationship or partnership. Especially if your last 3 relationships or partnerships were that way. Some of you could have been dealing with a Libra energy or a Scorpio vibe. What's your favorite astrologer? I feel like astrology has guided some of you and you didn't even realize it. Lover's vibe, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Chariot vibes, the Five of Swords. They're at the Temperance Angel. Look at this. I love this energy with you. So things aren't working out because you kind of avoided relationships or partnerships that weren't going to be that positive for you. This is how I know you're turning down options, you're turning down opportunities. Or if you're casually dating, you're just like really casually dating. You're definitely taking your time. And this is a very interesting sort of approach when it comes to you. You're not letting your emotions overwhelm you. So those of you Capricorns in particular who tend to stay in anchor weight relationships or partnerships that has way too much of an emotional sort of manipulation energy. Look, you both can achieve your dreams or goals and actually create like couples goals together. Or at least find somebody where you can both do your own thing with the Nine of Cups. So you both have your interests. You both have your sort of achieving dreams or goals. This is really good work energy. So you both are like really good at what you do. And you kind of promote and support each other. And that's like a positive. Especially those of you that never had that before. Some of you, it could take you a minute. Those of you, if you start dating somebody, it's going to take them a minute before that relationship or partnership is really like overwhelming. You both are going to be kind of mirroring each other's sort of energy on that. Because the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles is like the perfect dating vibes. So you're taking your time, you're mindful of what you need to be, establishing, maintaining healthy boundaries. It's moving at a comfortable pace. A lot of you, it brings about a good working relationship or partnership. Some of you, this could be work-related with you. Some of you, romantic energy. Someone don't like the fact that you figured this out. So you've been doing the work on yourself. This is a lot of like the emotional vibes. So how you kind of view your romantic energy, your romantic language, your love language, what you need emotionally with regard to relationships or partnerships. Some of you not being so dependent on your partner to get that emotional validation. You're able to sort of find that yourself. So some of you could find yourself, you know, if things get a little too emotionally intense for you, you're just going to pull that energy back. Definitely focusing on the healing vibes with you. Damn, Capricorn. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You're definitely turning down options or opportunities, though. So some of you, you're going to have just one date. It's going to be very casual sort of dating energy with you. Definitely taking your time. But the perfect sort of relationship or partnership for you, they're going to kind of be in the same energy as you as well. So this is like two single people who just are street smart and wise, taking their time, dating when it comes to options or opportunities, not being overwhelmed. But you got a lot of Capricorns, you got a lot of people sort of stuck or stagnant because you kind of focus more on you. So it's like endings and new beginnings, and you're looking at things from a different perspective. This is a healthier perspective as well. So Capricorn, some of you, it may take you a minute to get used to this. But take your time. You can achieve your dreams and goals. Your partner can achieve their dreams and goals. And then you guys can have like couples sort of dreams and goals as well. Some of you, there's no competition in that relationship or partnership. So maybe date on the periphery of what you do. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Seven of Pentacles is perfect dating energy. You're street smart, you're wise, you're taking the time. It's healthy boundaries. It's moving through some of you, some of that sort of stuck stagnant energy. Find somebody who's achieving their dreams or goals. Good luck, God bless, Cappies. Peace, love, and light. Do watch your favorite astrologer, too.